morning, guys. Wow. Day 2, Egypt. Today's our first official full day excursion out in Egypt. I got a decent amount of rest, but my body's still having a hard time syncing up to the time zone here. Today, I'm really excited. We're hitting the Great Pyramids, the Sphinx, and a couple of other historic spots. It's been a dream of mine to see these things with my own eyes. I can't wait to share with you guys what it's like. Anyway, I'm on my way to breakfast. We're gonna eat up, we're gonna sit there, we're out and hitting the road. So come along, hopefully you guys will enjoy today's vlog. We've upgraded our transportation quite a bit from yesterday. Full double A, I think it's small. Is it double A?
It's a double A.
Is it double A? Okay. Bus is huge. There's only 15 of us, so plenty of room.
Well, we are now having the that whispers. We need to find out if it works or not. There is a red button. Press it, please. Can you see 13 in the little screen there?
Yes.
This kind of whispers, it is for improving the way of hearing. So I'm gonna be in a big crowd and then I talk so you can hear me well. If you don't like it, you just ignore it and you get closer to me, but not too close. Okay? This is the way.
This is the way.
This pyramid was built in 20 years by 20,000 people. It was a very stupid idea. By having the royal tomb with a big kind of superstructure, very easy for the grave robbers to find. And they robbed them all. And what happened that the pharaohs of the new kingdom, they decided not to be buried in pyramids like the old kingdom, like this one. So they decided to cut their tombs under the ground in a very isolated place in the desert, not to have any superstructure to hide them. But the smart grave robbers, they knew the location of the other tombs, what we call the Valley of the Kings, except one lucky pharaoh, King Tut. His tomb is the only one was found intact, and that is the only reason why this king is very famous. Inside the pyramid, for those who are willing to go inside, you find this hole and taking you to this grand gallery, but you have to go through this grand gallery first to that 15 feet corridor, narrow one. That narrow one is 3 feet high, 3 feet width. So you need to go bending your back for 15 feet, and then you find a grand gallery, huge, very high ceiling. Continuing walking up 100 feet up until you reach the burial chamber where the King Cheops was buried. So this is a great adventure to go inside and see this.
It is definitely cramped in here. You can see the walls. It's really close. How you doing back there?
I feel like I took 15 steps.
Is this the 100 feet up?
It's 15.
This is the 15?
Yeah.
Alright, this is an adventure for sure. We had to climb up that little ladder. It looks crazy. Alright, here we go. Because that is a steep slope. I'm sweating. We came in through there to this giant opening. We just made it out. That was really cool. The room was a bit empty when we got to the top. I think I really appreciate the architecture. The brick stone in there were cut like perfectly. They were just stacked super tightly. Seriously crazy to think how this was all made by manpower without modern technology. One thing to knock off the bucket list, I got to see the pyramids with my own eyes, go through them on my own 2 feet. Whew. All right, back to the bus.
The two were for the King Cheops, and they were used during his life, taking the boats for any kind of purpose. Egyptian, they had big number of boats for all reasons, and they are great in building boats because of the River Nile, and it was giving them the way of having this kind of great industry in order to communicate. It was the Nile giving them this kind of talent of making boats and all kinds, navigating even in the ocean. Cedar wood from Lebanon had to be assembled, to reassemble. They were over 3,000 pieces, and they were not even using any metal. Originally, they were joining pieces together by means of rope. It is called Halfa. Halfa is a valley near our border between us and Sudan. And this kind of halfa plant, a special one, when you put it in water, it shrinks. So when they join pieces together with this kind of rope and put it in water to flow in the water, making this kind of pieces tied together, because this kind of rope, it shrinks, and making them very tight and not to allow water to penetrate the boat.
So they would thread all the ropes through, and then when it hits the water, it just tightens and closes all together like cement. So this is where they discovered the boats. This thing was created 2,006 years before Christ, and it still can float on water and operate. That's insane. They have doges. The doges are just chilling on the pyramids.
Alright, we're here to ride camels. Camel,
And the pyramids are in the background. This is amazing. It's everything I want it to be. These are deep. It's like being in a Star Wars AT-AT. Crazy because they have to carve all this. It's all from Aswan. And a lot of these are single pieces that they have to cut and then drag over. So it's crazy that they even got these corners so right and how they even piece all these together like Tetris pieces. Wow. Alright, we're in the back end, the tail end of the Sphinx. It's really cool to see. And then over here are the pyramids and things like that. So. Guys, Future Alex here. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I decided to make episode 2 of the Egypt vlog series into a 2-part series just because this day was a little bit intensive, so I'm gonna split it up. I apologize that it's taken me so long to put this thing together. Things have been a little bit crazy recently, but since we're all sheltering at home, I decided to go ahead and start trying to tackle some of these old vlogs that I really need to get caught up on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1. I will see you guys for part 2. Hopefully that'll be out pretty shortly. Bye.